This is week number 8 of your Interlodge Masons Basketball League Season 7. This is the final day of the elimination round before we go to the playoffs. Our matchup for today is Maharlika Lodge and William Rhodes Lodge. As we go straight into the action, Maharlika Lodge wearing black jersey while William Rhodes Lodge wearing white jersey. William Rhodes Lodge starting off with Talyara, David, Corpin, Balunos, and De Las Alas as first 3-point basket for Mark Tagaw for Maharlika Lodge. Well, this is what we're talking about with Maharlika Lodge, no? For Mark Tagaw, he has improved significantly. He played in Season 5 for AWC, no? Anaheim West Covina Lodge, but they disbanded this year. So they formed a new team for Maharlika Lodge. And Mark Tagaw has, before he's only an athletic shooting guard, only a slasher, but this time he has developed his 3-point shooting, no? So Ian Talyara against two defenders with a runner. Starting off aggressively here, Mark Tagaw. Ryan Cayabyab decides to wait for his teammates. He got an open look though. He can take that shot. However, he wasn't able to do so. Matias. High-low. And Bench Ortiz-Luis. Well, that's going to be an interesting matchup between Bench Ortiz-Luis and Jody David, no? Battle inside of the paint. Battle of the Giants. Well, we all know Bench Ortiz-Luis, no? When he backs out, he can put 3 man behind him, no? So let's see if he can put Jody David when he backs out here, no? So let's see. Another biceps man is Ryan Cayabyab. This guy is pure muscle for Ryan Cayabyab, no? The maestro, as we call him. Cayabyab. Bounce pass. Mark Tagaw. Bench Ortiz-Luis. Squeezing himself inside. And now, Maharlika Lodge up by 5-0 against William Rhodes Lodge. Well, remember the discrepancy between two teams, no? William Rhodes Lodge will be playing in Division C, while Maharlika Lodge, a perennial contender from Division A, no? But Maharlika Lodge not playing with their usual starters. Tuazon, no? Tuazon, shooter from Maharlika Lodge, no? And Torres, Alvin Torres, quickly counter-attacks 9-2, 7-point lead. Mark Tagaw. Pump fake. Ian Talyara on him. Cayabyab. Blocked by Corpin. And Cayabyab bumping and grinding. Mark Tagaw, can he light it up one more time? In and out for Mark Tagaw. And William Rhodes Lodge, a chance for them to cut down the lead. Edric De Las Alas unable to catch it. Matias, Tagaw, middle, Ortiz-Luis against Balunos. Cross court, Willie Matias. Matias lets it fly and Willie Matias making it a 12-point lead as he books it from beyond the arc. And Maharlika Lodge making it a one-sided affair so far. Jody David, the runner, and Jody David 14-2 or 12-4. Cayabyab. Ortiz-Luis steps back. And Willie Matias pounding it with another trifecta, 15-4. Well, again, no, if you want to support our vegetable campaign, we have vegetables there, care of AJ Paderno. So, for our players, if you want to advocate more on your healthy lifestyle, you can buy some fresh vegetables to add and supplement your lifestyle. As Tagaw soaring high for that layup, 15-6. And AJ Pader will be suiting up for William Rhodes Lodge, no? So they are allowed to have two players na out of the hanggang dalawa lang. Yung two free throws. Yeah, two free throws and maximum of two kasi yun eh. Yeah, so maximum of two players can be fielded in the elimination round lang. Pero in the playoffs, that's not allowed anymore, no? Oo. Ang pagkakaintindi ko where she allowed to have two players. So sige. Okay, so we will have okay, sige. We will discuss that. Referee's timeout first, referee's timeout. Team captains, Marshall Tagaw and Roy Turingan, we need you. Timeout first, timeout. We're discussing some of the items here. Timeout referees. So you can talk, Kuya Roy Turingan and so we have some protest here. So two players. So between team captains ko, according to the rules, ano bang natin sa rules? With the rules? They're allowed to have two players.
Two players to play. Yeah. Pero may technical.
Pero pag-apat ng player, you could only allow one. Kasi para lang mabuo yung lima.
So ang understanding ko is they're allowed to have two players. So, pero
Depends
according to
the-
Brother Derek,
It depends the team.
team captain. So
Team captains, napag-uusapan niya.
yun ang
With
with the approval of both team captains, dun kaya kanina tinawag ko rin yung sa president tsaka sa sa Amayan. So now it's between the two of you. If he's going to allow your two players,
dapat dalawa lang. Pero kung mag-uusap kayo,
Oo, kasi ano talaga bro, pag tatlo, dalawa, allowed kayo para mabuo yung lima. Pero pag apat kayo, allowed to at one. Eh, since seven naman kayo, lima na kayo. So,
Ang alam ko kasi, pwede oo, basta may penalty lang, may free throw, may ball possession lang kalaban.
player, ano yun,
pag alam ko maximum of two. Alam ko maximum.
We got one, so we give him one more.
No, basically, if you have three players, you could add two more. But if you have four players, you can add one more. So you can complete the five.
According kasi to our rules, kay Brother Derek,
ganun ang rules
if there's
pag tatlo, dalawa. Pero pag pwede kayo
pwede
mag-usap
mag-usap
naman
yung
kung
between team
gusto.
captains upon the approval of the team captains if he will allow it na to have you guys.
So they only have one, so they can have the other one if it's up to them.
So it's now up to the team captain. Now we will leave it to the team captain.
If they have less than five, then that's fine.
That's fine, but they don't. So they have,
So Worship Marshall, it's up to you now. Would you allow the William Rhodes?
Ikaw kuya, kasi ba yung stand?
Kasi it's in the hands of the team captain.
as long as they know.
Isa lang.
Pwede mo may dalawa, pag-apat kasi para may substitution.
Possible.
Pero
So they can allow one. Yeah, that's fine. Something.
upon the team captain's agreement. So
Usapan niya ng mga
team captains na. We'll leave it to that. Pwede yun. Pag inapprove ng kabilang team captain, it seems that Worship Marshall is not approving it. We'll stick to that. Na under protest si AJ Pader. Bumili na lang kaya ng gulay ni AJ Pader. No? That's the best thing you could do for AJ Pader. Buy some vegetables. No? Back to the action with 11 minutes remaining. So, according to our rules in the elimination round, no, you can field a maximum of two players for both teams, no? Upon the approval of team captains. That's why if you watched the Brazen Pillars game a while ago, no, we called team captain Eric Yalong and team captain Den Basco. No? So here upon the certain situation, team captain of Maharlika Lodge, team captain and playing coach Marshall Tagaw didn't allow the William Rhodes Lodge to have additional player. No? So we will stick to that. We will respect the decisions of both the team captains as Maharlika Lodge continues to pour on the points 19 to, or rather 23 to 8. Talyara fades away, and Talyara keeping his team at bay. 13-point lead. 9 minutes and 42. Matias from way downtown comes up short. Turingan, team captain of William Rhodes Lodge, comes up short. Oh, di na pala si Brother Harlem. May dala pang pa-donut si Talagang kinayayari mo yung gout ko eh, no? Pero kakain ako niyan. 9 minutes and 30. Tatataas na lang yung ano ko niyan eh. Pero mamaya.
$5 na.
Roy Turingan, Ian Talyara, and Ian Talyara scores 12-23. Well, they could have been teammates in Brazen Pillars, but unfortunately, Roy Turingan chose to go to the other squad. No, but that could have been a different story if both leaders on the floor is with Brazen Pillars. But Brazen Pillars are doing a great job, by the way, no, with the emerging Daryl Parker and of course the Clarence F. Smith boys, no? Nasaan na ba si ano? And of course team captain Eric Yalong, no? Yes. Papayin na lang ako saging. Yan pwede yan sa gout ko. As Ortiz Luis on the free throw line. And this is the only time that Turingan and Talyara will be teammates here in this matchup, because in the playoffs they cannot be together anymore, no? Because we will have the official lineups enforced already in the playoffs, no? Which is next week, August 23, 2026, no? Uy, wala na yung camera na naman. Cameraman, kumakain na saging yung cameraman eh. Pero maraming salamat sa pag-volunteer, no? Harlem Ruiz. Huwag ka mag-alala, yung boto mo ng Rookie of the Year, nasa yun na yung boto ko ng Rookie of the Year. Wala nang kaagaw. 15-25. Hindi. Drop pass. And look at Alvin Torres. Credit the defense of Ray Corpin there. Ian Talyara stops and pops. Ian Talyara, no shooters bounce. Ortiz Luis with the board. Ortiz Luis throws it to Alvin Torres. Mark Tagaw, runner, drop pass. Alvin Torres turns around, still misses. And ayun, oh. Ilan ang bola doon? 3 yung bola doon, ah. Nag-agawan yung ano. And while he's taking the free throw, it's time for me to eat my saging. Ay, ikaw muna dito. Willie Matias, too strong on that one. Dami mo naman dalang pagkain ngayon. Nakakagulat ka, Harlem Rose. Next week pa yung fellowship eh. Dami mo nang dalang pagkain ngayon, Harlem Rose eh. Next week pa po ang fellowship, August 23, 2026. No? If you feel like donating food next week, yes, pwede ang lechon, Brother Harlem Ruiz, do. Yan ang mga-controversial na lechon ng Clarence F. Smith Daylight Lodge number 866, no? 27-15. Mark Tagaw comes up with a steal. And run and gun offense again. And physicality on Turingan and Tagaw. As Talyara still, it bounces off. Ryan Kayabyab, Mr. Biceps. Nope. Ay, si Idol Delo, nandito na pala si Idol Delo. Isa ng dap naman dyan, yun, sa hari ng rebuttal versus hari ng rebound. Si Harlem Ruiz, hari ng rebound. No? Yes, now the rebuttal king. Now, if you're watching your flip top, no, I was a big fan of their flip top days, no. Okay, Brother Delo Gatmaitan, and I'm proud to say Brother Delo Gatmaitan is our brethren, no. One of the pillars of flip top, no. Flip top would not be in its position without Delo Gatmaitan, no. Anyway, back to the action. Basketball muna tayo. Dami mo naman pagkain ngayon. Ang dami mo foods, ah.
Tinakot niya na yata lang.
And here comes Mark Tagaw ahead of the pack, and he will miss. And Roy Toringan from behind, probably doing some trash talking from behind. Roy Toringan scores on the other end from the other end. Roy Emerson Toringan. Adam De Los Reyes. And Oriel with a turnover. Here comes Corpin. Corpin boards it, and look at that baseball pass. Delo Gatmaitan from way downtown. And from behind, Mark Tagaw creeping. Oriel. And look at that one, Mark Tagaw. And coming from behind, this Adam De Los Reyes Gatmaitan trying to save it, and he will not be able to do so for Wendell Gatmaitan. Ray Corpin at the middle. Hits all board. Bench Ortiz Luis. Another baseball pass. Ian Talyara anticipates, but Mark Tagaw. This is the marquee matchup now between Mark Tagaw and Ian Talyara. Both guys are scorers, almost losing it. And Jody David holding on to his shoulders. Hopefully everything is okay, no? And Jody David gives the thumbs up sign. I think he's okay, no? Ready na yung ating PT, physical therapist, no? Si Harlem Ruiz. And Jody David will just shrug it off. Ian Talyara, corner 3, and don't look now, it's just a 7-point lead. Maharlika Lodge up by 7. William Rhodes Lodge knocking on that door behind the tandem of Ian Talyara and Roy Toringan. And scramble for the loose ball. It will remain with Maharlika Lodge. Comes up short. And it will stay with, or it will go back to William Rhodes Lodge. A chance for them to trim down the lead. Let's see. With less than a minute remaining here in the first half, William Rhodes Lodge trying to end their season with a bang before we go to the playoffs. David uses the glass, makes it a 5-point lead. Mark Tagaw against Roy Toringan. Roy Toringan on him, locking him down. Quick passing. Gatmaitan hits all board, and Toringan controlling the rebound. Toringan surveys the floor. 20 seconds left. De Las Alas at the middle. Corpin. High-low, Jody David. And Jody David making it a 3-point game. 27-24 with 10 seconds left. Let's see if Maharlika Lodge can pull one more shot here. Gatmaitan, De Los Reyes, Tagaw, wide open, all day to shoot. Way off the mark. Gatmaitan tracks it down. And that's the end of the first half. Maharlika Lodge up by 3, 27-24 against William Rhodes Lodge. We'll be right back with the second half. This is your Interlodge Masons Basketball League.
Picture, picture. Nagdadala ka na naman ng pagkain, Harlem Rose, ha? Matadali ka na naman ng magdala-dala mo ng pagkain, ha? Matadali ka na naman ng pagdala-dala mo ng pagkain, ha? Mga Clarence Booth. Ay, balik ka dito. Camera eh. Kailangan kita dito.
Maganda yan. Yung mga Clarence boys. And back to the action. Let's see if William Rhodes Lodge can complete the comeback here against perennial contenders Maharlika Lodge and Jody David busting that three-point range, tying the ball game up at 27 as Alvin Torres misses. And Jody David, now they're on a rampage. Let's see. Corpin, too strong. Ryan Kayabyab and Balloon or Traveling will be called on Kayabyab.
Nice D.
Kay Matias pala, sorry. Parehas nakatalikod kasi. Sorry naman. Nagreklamo si Kayabyab eh. Sorry. My bad. Parehas kasi kayo ng height eh. Pag nakatalikod eh. Wala po yung mata ko eh. High-low. And Kayabyab. Now this time I'm sure it's Kayabyab with the ball. They have the numbers 4-on-1 situation. Alvin Torres. And Alvin Torres no luck on that shot. As Corpin pulls another rebound. We are tied at 27 as William Rhodes Lodge. The cut from Ian Talyara, former teammates from ALTP back in Season 3 if I'm not mistaken, no? Back when they had that yellow jersey. And Mark Tagaw regains the lead, 30-27 for Maharlika Lodge. William Rhodes Lodge playing under man today. They don't have their rookie sensation Alzona and Mark Ellis, no? So you have a strong case for the rookie of the year, Harlem Ruiz. Wala yung mga ibang rookie. Si Alzona absent. So malaki yung chance ni Harlem Ruiz mag rookie of the year. Mga team captain na Eric Yalong, pakiboto si Harlem Ruiz na team captain na rookie of the year. Kuya Roy, back to the ball game. Seryoso muna. 32-27. De Las Alas will fire away, but recovery put back for Balunos, 29-32. This is week number 8 of your Interlodge Masons Basketball League Season 7. Last day of the elimination round before we go to the playoffs. Playoffs is knockout games, so you gotta bring your A game once the playoffs commences. And Ian Talyara cutting down the lead to 1, 31-32. Oh, don't count William Rhodes Lodge out in this ball game. Tagaw, Matias, they go at the post. Bench Ortiz Luis flexing his muscles inside, and he will be fouled by Jody David or Corpin. Foul will be called on Corpin, or rather in. Pero may absent na si Andrew Nones, no? May absent na game, so malakas pa rin ang case ni Harlem Ruiz for the Rookie of the Year. Substitution. Yung hikaw. Tanggal mo yung hikaw. Yung hikaw. Bawal. Baka maano. 33-31. Talyara, all day to shoot. Too strong, and kaya Biab. Run and gun offense for Maharlika Lodge. Torres, back to Kayabyab. And Ian Talyara trying to bother him. Torres, look at Torres. Upper body strength for Alvin Torres as he imposes his will inside. 4-point lead by Maharlika Lodge. Corpin against Torres. Banging bodies inside. Balunos. And outlet. Ian Talyara intercepts it from that pass from Willie Matias. And they return to sender as Mark Tagaw comes up short. Willie Matias. Substitution for Balmeo. Thank you very much for our vegetables there. Huh? Thank you very much for AJ Pader's vegetables. Vegetable treats. So if you want to support the vegetables campaign of AJ Pader, please help out and do so. Thank you. Talyara, quick passing. Jody David fades away and Jody David scores. Substitution at the dead ball. And it's just a 2-point lead being taken care of Maharlika Lodge, 35-33. Tagaw dancing around his opponent, and down on the floor is Turingan. Substitution, ref. Substitution. Let's wait for the ref. Ref, substitution. Substitution. Okay. For Gatmaitan, Delo in for Ryan Kayabyab. All smiles na naman si Ryan eh. And look at Alvin Torres. Alvin Torres against the two giants of William Rhodes Lodge, Corpin and Jody David. And now it's back to a 4-point lead, 37-33. Corpin, it bounces off. Delo Gatmaitan on the run. Balmeo also checking in for Maharlika Lodge. Tagaw from the corner. Corpin with the board. As Roy Turingan protecting that leather as he tries to explore his options. Talyara receives it on the right side. Talyara jumper for Ian Talyara. 35-37. Well, William Rhodes Lodge hanging on here against Maharlika Lodge. Well, it's going to be a boost for them if they beat Maharlika Lodge. Now, Maharlika Lodge in the Division A and William Rhodes Lodge in Division C. Brazen Pillars looking at their possible opponents in Division C. Now, William Rhodes might be one of their opponents, no? Depending on the ranking system that our Commissioner Derek Valdez will set up. Ooh! And free throws will be given to Bench Ortiz Luis. So it's going to be an interesting Division C, no? William Rhodes Lodge, Torrance University, Gardena Monita Lodge, and Brazen Pillars. So what's interesting with those four teams, no? They can beat each other, so it's going to be breaks of the game. The Division D, Solomon Staircase and Amianan and Garden Grove. Ortiz Luis completes complete those free throws, 39-35, and they will slow down the pace. Well, for William Rhodes Lodge, no, they can match up with that big man of William Rhodes, no, because Bench Ortiz Luis is in the paint, as well as Alvin Torres. Gatmaitan can also help out in the rebounding department. Turingan, the screen from Talyara. Turingan against Tagaw. Foul on Mark Tagaw. They're not yet in the penalty, so it's just going to be a baseline throw. Corpin, unable to catch it. Mark Tagaw, chase down from Roy Turingan, and Mark Tagaw will score. And now it's a 6-point lead, 41-35. Balunos lets it fly, and Balunos 38-41. As the popular saying goes, hand down, man down, no defense, and they pay the piper. 41-38. Alvin Torres, 41-38. Well, you see the little things, no? You need to challenge those shots, no? And look at that quick passing. Ian Talyara, 41-40. William Rhodes Lodge knocking on the door. And Maharlika Lodge, sa referees ang timeout, no? If the referees will grant it. And Maharlika Lodge will call a timeout. Maharlika Lodge pushes the panic button. We'll be right back after this timeout. Magkakampi kaya kayo? Magkakampi kayo ni Kuya Roy, di ba? Magkakampi kayo sa Amayanan, di ba? O, tayo pala. Ay, dami. Alright, back to the ball game. Well, I haven't seen Wershi Marshall. No, where's Wershi Marshall? Wershi Marshall. It's out, no? So they have no coach here. That's why Maharlika Lodge are having trouble here. Their playing coach, team captain, Marshall Tagaw, is not in the bench, and William Rhodes Lodge is exploiting that weakness so far. Let's see if they can complete the run. And Gatmaitan almost completing the steal. Talyara, the post, Jody David against Alvin Torres. They kick it back to Ian Talyara. Talyara bounces off. Balunos fighting for the loose ball. Turingan against Matias. Middle, Talyara. They swing that ball around. And Roy Turingan. Gatmaitan. Fast break opportunity for Delo Gatmaitan, and goes for the layup. And Delo Gatmaitan taking it strong to the hole, 43-40. Balunos all board. Ortiz Luis. And they will slow down the tempo. 5 minutes and 20. Matias, top of the key. Ortiz Luis. Mark Tagaw, left wide open. And Mark Tagaw with a haymaker. Now it's a 6-point lead, 46-40. William Rhodes Lodge. What kind of adjustment will they do here? And Mark Tagaw swats it away. He's just all over the floor for Mark Tagaw. No, Alvin Torres against two defenders. And Alvin Torres unleashing the beast inside of him. And he goes to the line to earn it. 4-2 for Alvin Torres. And Alvin Torres extends that lead to 7, 47-40.
May third game pa yan, may third game pa. Oh. Stretcher.
And 1 out of 2 for Alvin Torres.
Uwi lang, nakatulog na eh.
Crossover, can't shake off his defender. De Las Alas, pump fake. De Las Alas, corner 3. And De Las Alas from beyond the arc. It's just the 2 points, no? 42-47 as he stepped on the line. 3 minutes remaining. Torres able to cross safely from the half court. Ortiz Luis, taking that ball away like a candy from a baby. Roy Turingan, Ian Talyara, and Ian Talyara one-hander. And don't look now, it's just a 3-point lead. Maharlika Lodge on the ropes here against Division C. William Rose, blocked. Alvin Torres, put back. Balunos, and another basket for Bench Ortiz Luis, as Bench Ortiz Luis keeping his composure in the ball game as they extend the lead back to 5. Talyara pulls the trigger. 46-49. We have a ball game. What a matchup so far here. Gatmaitan navigating. Tagaw crossover, able to draw his defender, and Alvin Torres with a short stab jumper. 51-46, back to a 5-point lead for Maharlika Lodge. Well, this ain't over for both teams now. With 2 minutes and 28,
Ian, laro ka next, di ba? Laro ka
both teams should still give their all here.
My fault.
And William Rhodes Lodge will call a timeout here. They're down by 5 against Maharlika Lodge, 51-46. We'll be right back after this timeout.
Busog na ako.
React na ngayon gano'n. Call lang time out. Not counted. Nangyari sa amin yun. React na agad. Call lang time out yung call. Hindi pag last 10-15 minutes, liap na eh. Second. Natatalo sila kita. Galit ng mga player.
This is your Interlodge Masons Basketball League Season 7 here in Carson, California for our week number 8, last day of the elimination round before we go to the knockout playoff stage. Here we go. It doesn't get any better than this. Ian Talyara making it a 3-point game again, 48-51. Maharlika Lodge, can they keep up against the run of William Rhodes Lodge? And a turnover for Maharlika Lodge, a chance for William Rhodes Lodge to make it a 1-point game or maybe tie this up. Let's see. De Las Alas, too strong on that one. As Willie Matias with the rebound. Ortiz Luis. And the referees will call for that foul on Roy Turingan. He almost got away with it. And Ortiz Luis will have to earn it on the line. We will stop the clock because it's less than 2 minutes. It's less than 10 rather. Ortiz Luis. Door is still open, 51-48. And makes 1 out of 2.
Tatlong tres tumalo sa amin.
48-52. Turingan. David. The defense ganging up on him. They swing that ball around. Ball rotation. Fade away for Corpin. And Ian Talyara with the steal from behind is Mark Tagaw. That was a golden opportunity for William Rhodes Lodge. However, they missed it. Gatmaitan against Turingan, adjusting in mid-air. Roy Turingan emerges from that rebound. Turingan. Forwards it to Talyara. Talyara against Tagaw. Jody David. Oh, that could have been crucial basket. With 40 seconds left, Matias. Maharlika Lodge are up by 4, 52-48. Look at the defense of Roy Turingan trying to hound him down. Ortiz Luis with the exclamation point with a jump hook, 54 to 48, 6-point lead. Let's see if he can make back-to-back threes, and that's an all board for Ian Talyara. 10 seconds remaining, and the referees will call it game as Maharlika Lodge escaping with a victory, 54 to 48 against William Rhodes Lodge. William Rhodes Lodge, another loss for them, back-to-back losses for William Rhodes Lodge. Thank you, thank you. Who's our player of the game? Tita Jessel, who's our player of the game? Mark Tagaw. Mark Tagaw, we need you here, Mark Tagaw. Mark Tagaw is our player of the game. Congratulations to our player of the game. Final score, 54 to 48. Maharlika Lodge winning against William Rhodes Lodge. And that's the end of the ball game. Stay tuned for our next matchup.